under the lights here on a Friday night at Oracle Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the
batting fourth, the catcher, Cooper.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And he will get there to make the running.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Now the 0-1. Squeezes on here, and he gets it down. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one and infield. So in now for San Francisco, Tyler Beede. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And that's the second out. Throw won't get him. Ready for another chance. Cooper Smiley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded. Coming to the plate now, Cooper Smiley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Cooper Smiley.
The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Diamondbacks took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious Reds.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today,
Batting fourth, the catcher, Cooper Miley.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first to complete the double play. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Dan, into the box now, Mike Gerber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And there he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So striding forward now, Cooper Smiley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here from the stretch. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Two balls and a strike. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be. This is going to find Triples Alley out here in right center for extra bases. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in, Gio Urshela. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that did. Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
The catcher, Cooper.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
A payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Your attention.
So coming to the plate, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper.
Ready for another shot now, Cooper Smiley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The San Francisco Giants came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Sunday afternoon ball on the show as we welcome you inside Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today it's the rubber mat. Now batting, Cooper Smiley comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. 0-1 the count. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, Dero? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cooper Smiley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And the runner is in from second. The runner from first crosses the plate, and it's a 4-1 game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Digging in, Gio Urshela looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Barrios over to his left, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in, Ketel Marte.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Working for the punch-out and the offering towards second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out.
Just about set to go here as the Giants come to bat in the 3rd inning. And San Francisco fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. And one significant aspect of their offense is the running game, where they currently rank among the league leaders in stolen bases and stolen base success rate. I brought this up.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cooper Smiley. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Too low, 1-0. Seager, base runner at first with 1 out. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Cooper Smiley. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Count is 1-2 now. Arizona down to its last strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. 9-6, the final tally in this one.
An agent calls to check in with one of his clients. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere.
MLB Network.
Play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Cooper Smiley. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
Time now to look at the Diamondbacks. Standing in, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice. At the plate, Cooper Smiley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Cooper Smiley.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-1 to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Cooper Smiley. Swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Ready with the 0-1. 1-1.
Outside.
We're in the 6th inning now, a 5-1 ball game. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit out towards second. Rogers picks it up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Cooper Smiley, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Gio Urshela. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Gio Urshela.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Tapia, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So digging in now, Ketel Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Marquez.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Kyle Schwarber.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hermosillo is under it. And that's the third out. One hit. In now, Cooper Smiley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Nope.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
From the windup, the 1-1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. Digging in now, Gio Urshela. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Runs up and gets this one down. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Cooper Smiley, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And
come
like he
on.
got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Cloutier on third. Bryant at second. Seager at first. 2 out in the inning. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
3-1 to him now. The set and the 3-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far.
Urshela.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hermosillo is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. The pitcher, Arthur Schaffer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
10-6, the final score in this game.
First for the victorious Diamondbacks.
Evening baseball on tap from beautiful Coors Field here in the capital city of Denver, Colorado. We've got an NL Western.
Play ball.
Leading off for Arizona.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Smiley.
Fouled away. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Row, this is not the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3, D-Row. Getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
The next 0-2. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Strike. Now the throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag. Leading off the inning, Cooper Smiley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Line to the right side. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Cooper Smiley. He singled his last time up.
Smiley.
Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Smiley stands at first with 1 out. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now the 0-1. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Grounded softly to the right. McMahon gathers it in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
1-0 the count. Ready with the 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Here's the 2-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Cloutier at third. Bryant over at second. Seager on at first with 2 down. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base. And tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Colorado jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Fans are final.
From the corner of 20th.
Play ball.
Now to the plate, Cooper Smiley. 4 hits in 11 tries in the series so far.
Smiley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. These Rockies guys, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero. This is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2. But if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And it's fouled away. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Hot shot to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondback. Settling in now, Cooper Smiley. He reached on a single in his first try.
Cooper Smiley.
One out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Rogers scoops it up, and there's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Hermosillo. First time up, he went down looking. In there, now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Smiley.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
2 balls and a strike now. Popped him up. Alfaro shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Cooper Smiley. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Rockies wrote an important 6th inning. In this one, Herman Marquez earns his 6th winning decision.
This coach wants his players ready to rise to the challenge of clutch moments.
So with the runner in scoring position at second base and 1 away in the inning, it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here.
The catcher, Cooper Smiley.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Smiley is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. So 1-1. Fouled off. Smiley, originally from down under in Australia. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2019.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport.
10-4, the final in this game. The New York Mets wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jake Junis earned his 9th win of the year.
10 runs on 14 hits.
Saturday night baseball here on MLB. Stepping in, Cooper Smiley. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Smiley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Bryant stands at second with 2 gone. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts it. Stepping into the box, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the side. Riding in once again, Cooper Smiley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is looked at and the count moves full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He spoils another one and will do it again. Another full count pitch home. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Reyes has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cooper Smiley, in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. A ball and no strikes.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he feels with it.
Hard hit ball to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. So Digging in with a chance to win it here, Cooper Smiley, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. No balls and 1 strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. The winning run at 2nd. However, the double play in order here.
Urshela
Lifted into the air to shallow center. McNeil ranges back, and he has it for route number 2. So striding in, Ketel Marte. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at 2nd. This is on the ground over to 1st. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, J.D. Davis. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at 1st. Strike taken to throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Cooper Smiley got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Sped him up and slowed him down right there. This guy cannot seem to get on time with this pitcher. It's going to be a tough day if he continues to be out in front on the off speed and behind on the heater.
Ready with another 2-strike offering and another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 fouls. Oh, he is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again. Cooper Smiley. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. First offering on its way.
Ball one. This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
Popped him up. Garver waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Play ball.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. New York wrap up their 20th road win of the season.
Our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets.
Edwin Diaz. Afternoon.
Play ball.
Up next for Arizona, Cooper Smiley. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7.
Smiley.
These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
A pause, and the 0-2 misses for ball one.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first to third.
Peterson has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Next up from New York, Tomas Nido. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The pitcher, Joe Henney, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Barehanded on the move. It's in time.
Play ball.
Into the box now, Cooper Smiley. He singled his last time up. The first pitch of the at-bat. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And it's fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Next for the Mets, Victor Reyes. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Sliding in, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Smiley.
First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Seager gets his lead at first, nobody out. And 2 and 2. All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count. The next 3-2. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. And another foul ball. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Cooper Smiley. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Smiley.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Takes this the other way to right. Nimmo is there to put it away for out number 1.
Let's play ball.
Your attention, please. The catcher, number 40.
Runner goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. A 1-run game this afternoon. 3-2 the final finish. New York used a nice 5th inning. Tuesday night base.
Let's play ball.
So stepping in, Cooper Smiley is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Low for ball one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7. It's swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cooper Smiley. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Gio Urshela waits on deck. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Now in the box, Cooper Smiley. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Rubel is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Into the box, Cooper Smiley. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Jankowski, the runner at third. Bryant on second. Seager at first. 2 out in the inning. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The set and the 1-1. This is line to left. Garcia is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
He was one of the few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a heart.
Well, the clear skies typically mean one thing. A hot afternoon here at Chase. At the plate, Cooper Smiley. He went deep in the contest last night.
Cooper
from the stretch. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. At the plate, Gio Urshela. And they're runners at the corners now.
The first baseman, Gio Urshela.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Stepping in, Cooper Smiley. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop. More home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. That was accepted. Ready now, Cooper, Smiley, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Cooper.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Horton has a read on it. 1 down. Digging in, Cooper, Smiley. A hit and 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
So he ran the fastball by.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so there.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in coming to the plate now, Cooper, Smiley, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. But guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team...
Ouch, that one hit him.
That is it. The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
The 3-1 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. McKinney's there for it, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance. Cooper Smiley. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Seager leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Smiley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball will be chopped foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Line drive, snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AP. Just missed it with this guy's big pack.
Wow, and they end the inning with the call. Into the box now, Cooper Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result that's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Tejeda is under it, 2 gone. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Urshela.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in and looking for more, Cooper Smiley. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
3-2, full count. Arizona down to its last strike. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays.
Almost ready. Coming to the plate now, Cooper Smiley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Smiley.
In there, strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tim Robison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Standing in, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball.
Ready to take his hacks again, Cooper Smiley, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Stepping in for the Jays, Rex Lombardo, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what in mind strategy-wise here. So striding forward now, Cooper Smiley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Seager leads off second with nobody out. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Chris Bryant, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in it. 5-2, the final score tonight. The Jays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs.
We are north of the... So coming to the plate, Cooper Smiley. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. And Dan D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, Matty D, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
The set and the 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around them and put him on first. but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The third baseman, Chris Ryan.
3 balls, no strikes. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Gio Urshela. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he strikes him out. Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Chopped toward the second baseman. Right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now batting, Cooper Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Romero at second. Jankowski is over at first with 1 away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 minutes. Ready for another shot now. Cooper Smiley. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Digging in, Cooper Smiley. He singled his last time up.
The catcher, Cooper.
He's set, and the pitch.
Smiley.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Now another 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lombardo moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. (10-1), the final lopsided score in this ball game. The D-backs put a 10 spot on the score. MLB the Show.
Play ball.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here, the throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get up.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make...
Scooped up. Oh, look at this. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. Digging in the switch hitter, Cooper Smiley. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela.
The batter, the first baseman.
1-1.
Urshela.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Kramer backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. One gone in the Arizona third, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. So 2 on with 2 away, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. The bouncer to the left side. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Robert Stevenson. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Stepping up now, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a bunt attempt here. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Kevin Kramer, and their runners at the corners now. Runs up and gets this one down. And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Cooper Smiley. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Cooper
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Leading off the inning, Cooper Smiley, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Olsen is there, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
The victorious Diamondbacks.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for Arizona, the catcher, Cooper.
And it's fouled away. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 9 homers and 33 driven in. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Dan, that hit right there extended his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is not your
Julio Urias comes on looking for a save. Every name has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run, so without...
Time for base. Standing in, Cooper Smiley. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Dan, Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, Dero. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Thought that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the runner will score from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Dero, daytime road game for them. What you got?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Heading out toward shallow right. Harper is there, makes the catch. So digging in now, Cooper Smiley. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here it comes, 0-2. Runners on the move for second. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will get there to make the running play. Here's Bryce Harper now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Runner goes for second. That's a strike down. Not in time as he steals second. Ready once again, Cooper Smiley. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Smiley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Striding into the box, Roman Quinn. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Strike call. Throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You don't see that very often against this.
Stepping up to the plate, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time out.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Popped up. Olsen is over, and he puts it away for the first out. In now, Roman Quinn. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. And now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught. Stepping into the box, Cooper Smiley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And this is hit hard to the right side.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. A one-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. The Philadelphia Phillies use the ninth.
A manager gooses his team about a lackluster area of performance.
Time now.
Play ball.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Cooper Smiley. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know what, D-Row? Now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
The first baseman.
Digging in now, Gio Urshela. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Richard has it, and I'd be surprised if they send a runner. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with 1 out in the inning now. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. This is popped up. Andujar takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Alonso Gomes. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they... Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribbon.
And there's ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Full count, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up. Now to the plate, Cooper Smiley. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
All right, come on now, one time, let it fly.
In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Cooper Smiley. And they're runners at the corners now.
Smiley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Smiley is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strike. Settling in now, Cooper Smiley. Now go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball well outside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Your attention.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half. Stepping into the box, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time out. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. The Diamondbacks posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful.
Play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Cooper Smiley. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Cloutier over at second. Bryant at first, one gone. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy.
Ouch, that one hit him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. Ready with the 1-2. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner. Riding in once again, Cooper Smiley. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, here he is trying to keep a hitting streak alive, and he gets flunked. Like the pitcher on the mound said, here, try and hit this one. He's got a chance to make it happen right here, though.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-1 is strike two, swinging. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 2-2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Seager leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. hit weekly back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Peraza. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cooper Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and they're digging in once again, Cooper Smiley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. He'll try again, 1-2. And this will be fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that.
The play's been made, and that retires this. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Nationals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
First for the victorious Railroad.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's. Stepping in, Cooper Smiley. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Smiley.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Cooper Smiley, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto moves over. 1 down. Up next for Arizona, Cooper Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
High in the air. Andujar has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Cooper Smiley. And they'll need him to get something going here. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
2-0 now. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Popped him up. Savage is there for it. Makes the play, one away. 4-2 the final score today. The Washington Nationals jumped.
The player receives an update from his representative. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Well, the Desert Cloud. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. He's running. Pitch. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Striding in, Cooper Smiley. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Smiley.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games. Behind 0-2 now. Wood, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Into the box now, Ketel Marte. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hard ground ball to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in, too.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Now in the box, Jordan Luplow. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. And a swing and a miss. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Alex Wood. A textbook sack bunt situation here. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So stepping in, Cooper Smiley. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Digging in to try it again. Cooper Smiley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there.
At the plate, Cooper Smiley 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And now a pitch on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Oh, and this one ran in and got it. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Into the box, Cooper Smiley. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2-0 now. Hard ground ball to third. Arenado has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. 11-9 is how this one ends. The Colorado Rockies put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. As the Sun stepping in, Cooper Smiley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Cooper.
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
2 balls and a strike.
Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Fouled away. Bryant leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
The set and the 1-2. Soft grounder left side. Fielded cleanly on the first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away. Ready now, Cooper Smiley. He drew a walk his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. At the plate, Cooper Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Cooper Smiley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Strike taken up in the zone. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Again, a 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Alfaro. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Digging in, Cooper Smiley. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Cooper
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. McMahon is there, and he has it for the out. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The D-backs used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Catcher Cooper Smiley.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. Shane Carl has been summoned from the bullpen.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road, but they find a way to...
chase.
Let's play ball.
Into the box now, Cooper Smiley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Smiley.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Rayner is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
To short, reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Ready for another chance. Cooper Smiley will swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Barrios has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Let's play ball.
Next to bat for the Giants, Christopher Elliott will try to follow up the double in his last at with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me.
Meanwhile, here the throw down to second is not. Coming to the plate now, Cooper Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Smiley.
High and deep to center field. Gerber going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Let's play ball.
Now at the plate, Rolando Crawford. Walker comes set. Here's the 0-1. Old strike, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. So striding forward now, Cooper Smiley. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. The pause, and the 0-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts it in. Standing in, Cooper Smiley. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now a curveball misses inside. The 2-1. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Play ball. 3. That's ball 4.
So coming to the plate, Jason Hopper. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And a barehanded pickup. What a play.
Let's play ball. 3.
Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Now batting, Gio Urshela. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. One there, back to first. It's a double play. So in now for San Francisco, Christopher Elliott. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Ready for another shot now, Cooper Smiley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And the slider here is not going to find the zone either, and it's 3-0 now. Gio Urshela is on deck. The 3-0. Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting it?
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Line to the right side. But this is steered by the first baseman. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Ketel Marte, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Popped up, Elliott moving to his left. He makes the catch, and the win. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
For the ball game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one.
Not a surprise. Set to get his day started, Miguel Barrios, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored. Digging in, Cooper Smiley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Duggar back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Duggar's there for it. 1 out. Digging in the switch hitter, Cooper Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Seager, base runner at first with 1 out. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping up now, Miguel Reyna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And no throw, in fact. At the plate, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Got is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Fouled off. 4 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And that ends the inning. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The San Francisco Giants hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Cooper Smiley.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 9 homers, and the RBI count at 35. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Robbie Hoover is on to first. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game. Sun. Coming to the plate now, Cooper Smiley. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Smiley.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day...
Meanwhile, now the throw to the bag is there, and he is out at third base. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Gio Urshela would be next. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Urshela.
The 1-0. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Next for the Dodgers, Eric Horton. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 home so far this inning. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick. Digging in for his second at bat, Cooper Smiley. He drew a walk his first time up.
Smiley.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to Muncy. Gets him. And with that, they'll end the... Digging in, Ivan Arellano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
This catcher has it.
So digging in now, Cooper Smiley. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. Kershaw will slide one over to first, and they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. He's set and the pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
A dive, but he's back. towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. Kershaw now on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Standing in, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ground ball right side. Muncy right there. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. Next up for Los Angeles, Andrew Knapp, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Late square, and this is popped up. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision. Striding into the box, Cooper Smiley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Smiley.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. The 0-1 pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here. 11-4 at the end of this affair. The Arizona Diamondbacks rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
First for the victorious side.
Tuesday night.
Let's play ball.
Batting second.
Here comes the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Called, now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. In now, Cooper Smiley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted.
Stepping up to the plate, Cooper Smiley. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Gio Urshela.
Switch to the right side. Segura for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Stepping into the box, Cooper Smiley. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
The 1-0. Is is laid off for ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch inside the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Cooper Smiley. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Fouled away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2, nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Gio Urshela will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash it back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Digging in now, Ketel Marte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Dilson Herrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 3-0 to him now. Let it rip that time, 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ready once again, Cooper Smiley. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
The catcher, Cooper.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Smiley.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control, 1-2. 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Popped high in the air. Hale is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Play ball.
11-5, the final tally in this one. The Arizona Diamondbacks get their 20th home win this year.
First for the victorious Diamondbacks.
Well, the clear skies typically mean one thing. A hot afternoon here at Chase Field.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Cooper Smiley.
Here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And another foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The catcher, Cooper Smiley.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Seager, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Two and 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2 fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Rubel moves over, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Two men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Hard hit ball to second, fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's 1 for 4. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more. Smiley, runner in scoring position with 2 guns. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. Jankowski on third with 2 out. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Smiley, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Throw will get him for the 2nd out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
Play ball.
Settling in now, Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. One 0 count. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Horton has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 6-2 the final total today. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never.
A coach hopes to help his player get more out of his plate appearances.
Alright, I'll be on tour. Thanks for watching. Laters.